Mayor Todd Gloria's plans for a 1,000-bed mega shelter in Middletown have fallen through. The city of San Diego is searching far and wide for other sites. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee. It was discussed at today's city council meeting. CBS 8's Brian White is downtown with the details.
Yeah, and as those plans for Kettner and Vine have been scrapped for now, city staff has been looking for viable alternatives, and so far in these early stages, they've found 3 properties that could become shelters for the unhoused.
I think it's a good location. There's a lot of people in this neighborhood that are just struggling pretty hard.
It's being talked about. The former Downtown Central Library could be converted into a new shelter, and some people like the idea.
I think it's a great idea. I think it should be done. They're downtown mostly. This building has been sitting here for years.
The library here on E Street closed its doors for good more than 10 years ago. It's one of 3 sites being looked at. Another is the current city operations building on First Avenue. It's 5 stories with more than 200,000 square feet, and it will no longer be occupied by city workers as of this spring.
My advice is the smaller the shelter, the better it is. No more than 100 people in one shelter.
City council members discussing the idea of converting these city-owned properties into new shelter space, most leaning away from the operations building.
I would prefer either of the other recommended sites over this one. That's because this part of downtown is ripe for revitalization. Look at everything that's going on in this area.
The third smaller site under consideration is a privately owned commercial property on 2nd Avenue, the address of which has not yet been released. All 3 buildings would require expensive overhauls. Between the old library and the operations building, we're talking more than $130 million to get them ready.
I have concerns that will either completely blow up our budget related to homelessness.
Ultimately, they decided to have city staff take a closer look at the privately owned building on 2nd Avenue, which could be shelter ready in as soon as a year, while also continuing to pursue all options for the old library, whether affordable housing or otherwise. Staff will bring back their findings to council later this year. In downtown San Diego, Brian White, CBS 8.